So here you really need to understand, okay? So these are the common expressions that we have discussed so far. I hope there is no confusion in your mind or any confusion so far.
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. So let me repeat again. Okay, now let's talk about this second number. There is nothing to brag out. When I say there is nothing to brag out, what does it mean exactly? So when I say there is nothing to brag, first
Nothing to show.
understand. Yes. First, you need to understand the word brag. Brag means when somebody is boasting or somebody is showing off. So I'm here writing one more word also for you, vocabulary, and that is, let's say that show off slash, you can say BOAST, boast off. Okay, boast off. And now let me give you one more example here. For example, stop boasting of yourself. So stop boasting of yourself, which means that stop showing off about yourself. Okay, brag is the word. I must say that brag is the word which is very common in use. Brag is the word which is very common in use. Okay, and very trendy also. So use brag. Clear? What says? Are you clear with it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Hargun, Shama ma'am, Bikram,
Clear, sir. Clear.
right? Vamika,
Clear.
perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. If I look at the fifth number sentence where I'm saying that I fumbled through the pockets but did not get anything. Now, once you have understood fumble through, you can use in many ways. Imagine that there is something, okay, let's say key. If the keys are in my bag and I ask Vikram that Vikram just go and just get my keys, they are just lying in the bag. He says, so where exactly? I said, now do one thing, unzip the front flap. He goes there, uh, he goes there and he unzips the front flap. You know, front flap, there are always flaps. First flap, second flap, third flap, and the fourth flap in the bag. The पहला जो होता है हमेशा section में back, that is the front flap. And he says, sir, I'm not finding. I said, no, fumble through. Just fumble through the flap. Inside there, you will find. And he does like this. Yeah, sir, I got it. It's like this. Understood? Another meaning of fumble, I told you, when you are speaking, then you get stuck. Then there is a struggle also. That is also fumble. Okay? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No,
Fine. Chalo. Next. Eyes darted, you have already understood. Okay? Look at this sixth sentence. Eyes darted. So your eyes are, when I say the eyes darted, it means your eyes are darting. Darting in the sense means they are just moving. You are in a shopping mall, you go to purchase some clothes and all, and you look at all the clothes. There are choices, there are options. So what you do, you move from this point to this second part. It means your eyes are darting from one option to the other option, or from all, from one section to the other section, like this. It happens, no? Okay, let me just make it easier for you. When you go to any confectionery shop or any ration shop, let's say kirana shop also, the moment you show up there and you want to purchase kurkure, and you will get to see the packets of kurkure, the kurkure, lays, all other chips options. So what you do, there are shelves and your eyes dart. Oh, it's there. It happens or not? So your eyes are darting. Clear? Now the question is here is that, sir, we don't have this word dart. What exactly we do not come up with this particular word, then what will happen? I always said it's okay. Forget about it. Even if you do not have, just imagine, even if you do not have that particular word dart in your mind, that's okay. Use the word move. Use the word move. It is so simple. Okay. Now let's move on to the seventh sentence. My fingers are smeared with dart. Let's say that you are eating something. Yes, very, very true what she says. You are eating something, and let's say, with your hands and all. And you pick up the things and all. So what you will get to see? You will get to see that dal is smeared, okay? Completely here in your finger, in your hand. So basically what you will get to see, okay, besan, that gram flour. If you get to see, let's say when you're making pakoda and all, you get to see your mother, what she does. Her fingers, her hands are completely smeared with that concoction. Okay, that liquid. Got it or not? It's like that. Smeared with that. Clear or not? Any doubt here?
No, sir. No doubts.
Argun, clear?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of, something which is spreading across your finger, your hand, something which is very sticky also. Very sticky. Okay, smear. Okay, let me give you the best example that sometimes we watch, films full of blood. You will get to see even if you watch those kind of movies, you will just realize, okay, now let's say somebody is shooting the character sort of thing. What happened? He just died on the spot. And then you will notice then and then, his face, hands, or body completely drenched in blood. So we can say smeared with blood. Okay? Understood, Bikram? Bikram, Vamika, Chahat,
Yes, sir.
are you understanding? Fine.
Yeah.
Smeared. Now, let's move on to the 8th sentence. Now there is this word called die down. Okay, there is a sentence we call it die down. And when we talk about die down, okay, what do you mean by die down? You need to understand. Imagine that you enter inside the mall, and the moment you enter inside the mall, and what exactly happens? What you see, something happens that kills the noise, or that makes the noise little noisy. It means something has died down. Okay. You remember, let's talk about your school. When you go to your school classroom, what exactly happens there? What happens? You are sitting, there is a lot of commotion, people are shouting, no. But the moment teacher enters, the noise dies down. That way you have to use the noise dies down. Okay?
Teacher
Understood or not? Yes. Like you can just look at this example also, 8 number. The moment the class teacher entered in the class, gradually the noise of the students died down. Okay, clear? What is any question?
Sir, I didn't understand the meaning of
Just
the
die
is
down.
in. No, sir.
Then
The street is too narrow to jam.
I'll talk about that also. Don't you worry. Okay, I'll talk
Yes.
about which sentence number is that, by the way. Okay, it's a 13th number. Don't you worry, we'll discuss about it. Okay, but so far so good. Are we on the same page?
Yes, sir.
Perfectly all right. May I move on now?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on. Okay. Now see here. Very nice sentence. Speak with your stuffed mouth. Now, what do you mean by speaking with your stuffed mouth? I'm having this, let's say, chapati sort of thing, and somebody calls and I pick up the call, and let's say that Vatsis is here. Okay, Vatsis is here, and we are discussing together, and I'm just eating something, and by eating only, okay, and while eating only, then what I'm saying is like, no, you just told me. No, it was like a lot. I'll call you then. So I'm eating, but my mouth is stuffed. So when you speak with stuffed mouth, it means that already you are eating something which is and which has completely stuffed your mouth, and then you are speaking. Is that clear or not? Understood? Bikram is doing. Bikram, can you do it again for me, please? Very good. Right. He understood fine. Okay. Now, any doubt? Any question?
No, sir. All clear.
No, sir. Yes. Anyone who has any question, you have understood, right? You are getting vocabulary, and also I'm telling you how to use in ready-made situations. I mean, ready-made lines I'm giving you so that you can use them whenever you get into such kind of situation. And in that case, guys, you will have to be very active. The moment you realize, oh my God, this is the situation there where I can use these kind of sentences, use them. Just
Yes.
use them. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Now, let's move on. let's look at the 10th sentence. My sister's illness wiped out all my savings. Now you need to understand wipe out. Wipe out has several meanings, okay? For example, if I talk about the flood, when the flood strikes, let's say in Manali or in Hyderabad or in any city, whatever, right? Latest, you know, where the flood struck? Where the flood struck lately? I think Rishikesh, no? It was Rishikesh? Okay, just imagine the flood, you know, struck in Rishikesh. So there, what happened? When the power of that flood is so intense, it just hit and wiped out all the huts, all the houses, all the buildings. That is wiped out. Okay. Similarly, you need to understand wipe out all my savings. Now imagine, God forbid it happens, somebody is going through a court case. Okay. Imagine. And what happens, of course, when you go through some court case, once you have entered inside the court, it's a hell. Means you have to hire a lawyer, then you have to present in front of the judge also, then there is a documentation work. It takes a lot of money out of. Imagine that you have limited saving and you tell your lawyer, listen now, I am at a stage that I really cannot pay you anymore the way I was paying you earlier. Now you have to cooperate. Why? Because all my savings, right? Or you can say this case has wiped out all my savings. This case has wiped out all my savings. Is that clear? What's it? Hargun?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Vikram?
Yes, so clear.
Yeah. And also, achha, one more thing I want to tell you guys, you have to be smart enough here. You need to understand is this first form, second form, third form. You need to identify yourself. For example, if I am saying that my sister's illness wiped out all my savings, it means that I am talking about something which happened in the past. So here you have to remember this just to wipe out. Okay, so when we say to wipe out is something that has eradicated, erased. Okay, Abdul, where are you? I can't see you exactly. I told you many times that we really need to see. I really need to see you properly. No, yes, clear. Yes, always sit in a very proper position. You mean this eye level. You always have to position your camera in eye level. Is that clear? Now look at the 11th sentence. Very easy. You have to yes, to walk past. Very easy to understand. Okay, now imagine that you are just walking and there is the neighbor. When the neighbor comes from here and you are not on talking terms, you are not on talking terms. I mean, there is no bache. What happens? You are going this way and somebody just walks past by. Or we can say walk past. Once we have said past, by will not come. However, some people say walked past by me. That's okay. But walk past me. Past me. साथ से कोई गुजर जाना. Okay. Vikram, I'm not interested in seeing your ceiling or the roof. I need to see you first. Place your camera very properly. Don't touch your phone. Always sit. Where are you sitting? And why are you lying, by the way? Sit straight. Sit straight. You are not supposed to sit in my class like this, even in ma'am's class also. Okay, always sit straight. Got it, Vikram? This is for the first time and the last time I'm telling you, instructing you. In the next session, Vikram, I would like to see you in the same position. Sit straight, like me. Clear? Now let's move on. So have you understood till here? Any question? Any question, guys?
No, sir. All clear.
Let me correct you. Walk past. To guys, you have to boost me up. No, when I ask you a question, you always have to answer me, but you do not answer. Now, 12th, brush away. Brush away. Now, it can be used in many ways also. Number one, I'm telling you, let's say you have some negative thoughts. I say, please brush it away. Do not talk up. Do not just, talk about it. Do not think about it. Just brush it away first. So when you are brushing away, it means that you're simply saying keep it aside. Okay. Now imagine Vatsis has this long hair, very long hair, and sometimes she's on road and there is this heavy wind, and what happens? Completely scatters her hair, just falling over her face. And what happens is that her mom says, "Okay, now do one thing, just brush away your hair first." It's like, got it? That is brushing away the strains. What do you mean by strains? What do you mean by strains here? If you look at this word strains, what do you mean by strains? You know, these
These
hairs,
hair.
yes, they are strains. Okay. Sometimes
So
they
it's
come
the bar.
in front of your face. Okay. Brush up. Is that clear? Now the 13th number was asked by Vatsi. So what does it mean? Now 13th number, if you see, the lane is narrow enough to jam a cow. Okay, now what is you need to understand? So simple to understand, right? I think you did not read it so carefully. Imagine I'm shooting somewhere, okay, and I'm telling the crew, I'm telling the direction team, see the streets are very narrow. Look at Chandni Chowk. Chandni Chowk, Parathe Wala Gali is very famous. And behind it, adjoining streets, if you see, the streets are very narrow, very congested, overly congested. You can't even move inside. And what happened? They are saying, oh my God, there is a chasing scene. There is a chasing scene. I said chasing scene is fine. So which camera you are talking? You're just carrying. They said, okay, we are carrying ARRI camera. It's a cinematic camera, cinema camera, and it's very heavy, very big also. But the street is this. I just suggest them it is not going to work because the street is narrow enough to jam anybody, not even the cow, even me also. So I don't think so. Camera is going to fit in. Let's do one thing. We can use drone. If there is a chasing shot, we can simply use drone. And then once drone can be just fit in there, and street is narrow enough not to jam drone only. But if you are talking about that camera, it will definitely jam. Understood? Clear or not?
Yeah.
Hmm? For example, if I say that man is so fat, overly corpulent, uh, that he cannot enter inside the street because the moment he enters, he will get stuck. So the lane is narrow enough to jam a cow, right? Car or anything. Now, 14th number is this. There is bumper to bumper traffic. Very easy to understand. Traffic jam. One car is there, the other car is there, the vehicle is there, the next vehicle, the next vehicle, and the next vehicle. Sometimes it happens, especially during the peak hours. And especially when schools, when they leave, you will get to see, oh God, you are sitting in your school bus, you will get to see that there are a lot of autos in the car, the vehicle. Yes, one by one, they're lying one after the other. And you just wait. What happened? It becomes very creepy. The traffic just creeps. What do you mean by creeps? Ragna. The traffic is creeping. It is so sluggish. The traffic is so sluggish. It is creeping also, okay? And the bumper to bumper traffic means, oh my God, see, this is bumper to bumper traffic. Is that clear? Understood? Any question here?
No, sir.
Okay, now I am picking up Vatsis. I am picking you up first, and I really want you to know. Let me just start with Vamika. Vamika, you have to be very quick. Are you there? Vamika,
Yes, sir.
where did you go off, by the way?
Sir, I went to just take my glass of milk.
No, come on. There are 14 sentences, okay? Now I really want you to replace them with your own examples. Start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10 until 14. You have to come up with your own examples. Is that clear? Start now. Very quick. We are going. Start.
So, sir, I have to speak only, not to write.
No,
Okay, sir.
not at all.
Okay, sir. So, first is unzip the front flap.
Hmm.
So, suppose if I am in school and I have to take out something from my bag, and I told my friend that my books are in the first zip. So, I will say that you can take out my books and you can unzip the second flap. So, it
Wow.
means it's the second chain or second flap of my bag. Second number is there is nothing to brag about. If there is in a society, if there is some election going on for the president, and the present president is just bragging about that I will be only the president this time also. So we can say that he is bragging about himself, that he is so overconfident. Third number is she offered me a glass of wine and I didn't want to have it, so I plonked it on the table. If I suppose I went to someone's house and they offered me a glass of juice which had ice and it was cold, and I had a sore throat, so I took that glass and I just plonked it on the table. So I kept it on the table because I didn't want it to have it. Fourth is, could you twirl some ice cubes in my glass? Which means suppose if I am if I am at home and just now I have bought a glass of water and the water is not so cold, so I can just twirl some ice cubes in the glass so that the water is cold enough because it was summers. Fifth is, I fumbled through the pockets but didn't get anything. Suppose if I came late from the party and I had my keys in my bag. So I was just at night, I was fumbling through my pockets of my bag, so that I can find the keys to unlock the door. Sixth is, I was in the, I jumped. Okay. Suppose if I am if I am in market and I went to buy some groceries. So if I see my favorite fruit, pineapple, so I will say that my eyes darted on my favorite fruit, that was pineapple. Seventh is, my fingers are smeared. Which if suppose I am eating rajma rice with my hands, so I can say my hands were smeared with rajma rice when I was eating it with my hands. Eighth is, the moment the noise. Okay, so if suppose um if I am at my home and if all the cousins are there and it's night time, and at night it's supposed 2 o'clock and we all are just listening to high music, so suddenly the doorbell rang. So suddenly the noise of the music died down because we heard the bell. So that's why the cousins or we all just slowed down the music.
Wait,
Ninth
wait,
one is,
wait. Noise dies down. It means it is getting less, no? It is getting less. So you can say, since the music was very loud, just because of that, the door bell, you can say doorbell, that noise or that bell just died down because of the influence of the loud music or the loud noise of that music. Got it? Understood or not?
okay.
That's how you have to
Yes,
understand. I gave you the best example. It was a quintessential example that when somebody enters inside the class in school, I mean, when we, as trainees or students, when we see, we make a lot of commotion. No, we are like always
yes, sir.
shouting and we are always in high energy level. But the moment a teacher enters inside the class, what happens?
Yes,
We
sir.
go
The
quiet.
students are
We
all,
go quiet,
yes,
right? Automatically. It happens because, of course, when it's a teacher, we cannot shout. Otherwise, we'll be punished. It happens, no? Because we'll be punished.
yes,
And the moment teacher enters, automatically the noise of all the students dies down.
yes, sir.
Got it? Understood?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
okay. Carry on, please.
So the ninth one is stuff the mouth. If suppose it's the lunch time in the office and I was having lunch, and suddenly the boss came and he or she asked us some questions about what I was having in lunch and etc etc. So I had to answer the boss with the stuffed mouth. Tenth one is wiped out all my savings. If suppose I am a shopaholic person, a shopaholic girl, so if I just bought all my it was sale going on and I wiped out all my salary on the clothes, jewelries, accessories, etc. So I will say my all the salaries wiped out in shopping. 11th one is, she walked past me. So I didn't understand this one. So I'm just explaining this one.
I
She walked
I
past.
didn't understood. Is correct. I didn't
I
understand.
didn't understand.
And what could be better sentence? देखो एक चीज तो समझ लो बहुत अच्छे
I
से.
didn't get it.
Get it? And what could be the third option?
I didn't comprehend it.
And
I'm not able to understand.
I couldn't catch it also, sir. Right? I couldn't catch it.
Okay.
मामी का एक चीज तो समझ लो बहुत अच्छे से. I mean, everyone here really need to understand that once did is there in the question or once in negative also, it has already taken the responsibility of your second form. So
Yes.
suppose that you cannot use any second form. This is something you really need to understand first, and this is something you always tell people that once did has already come in a question sentence or let's say in a negative sentence, since it has already taken the responsibility of your second form, you cannot use second form again. You have to be very careful about it. Is that clear? So brush
Yes,
away
sir.
that idea that once did is there, you can again, you have got the liberty of using second form. No, you cannot. 101%. Now, which was that? Where you got stuck?
She walked past me.
हाँ, मेरे साथ से निकल गई. वो तो मेरे साथ से निकल गई. She walked past by me like this.
Okay, sir.
Right? She walked past by me. She didn't even looked at me.
Okay, sir.
And who cares? Yeah. Next.
Okay, sir. So can I explain this? Because I haven't-
Yes. Absolutely, you
Okay,
have
sir.
to.
Yes, sir. So if suppose I went to a cafe and my old friend just passed by me or walked by me, and I couldn't I saw her but she couldn't see me. So we can say that she walked past me. 12th is brush away. If suppose I'm standing in the balcony and all okay, if I suppose I'm standing in the balcony and it's like raining like cats and dogs, and the wind is blowing wind is blowing, so my hairs are all here and there. So I can say that I had to brush away my hair because the wind was blowing outside. Third is the lane is narrow enough to jam. If suppose in the whenever we go to some market or somewhere where no, if we go to a village, so there are like narrow lines there are there, so we can say
Congested.
that
We can say congested. We can say
yes sir, there
congested.
was congested and there is a lot of commotion there because the lanes are very much narrow. So we can say that we can't walk through this lane as this lane is narrow enough to jam. 14 is there is a bumper to bumper traffic. If suppose whenever we are coming at night from a nuptial, so there are a lot of trucks and all are there carrying a loads of things from like factories or things like that. So always at night we get a bumper to bumper traffic.
Fine. Clap for her, please. You have understood, no? Properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any question here? Any question? Because I have to ensure that we all are on the same page. Let me move to Shama ma'am. Clear?
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a question.
Please
Sorry,
ask
sir.
it.
Sir, I didn't understood the fourth one. Could you
You made a
provide
mistake in your question sentence first. I did not understood.
I didn't understand.
Which one? Fourth one?
Fourth one, yeah.
Okay, now 12 ice cubes when you take and you put inside something. So what happens is that it goes down, no, touches the surface. That is 12. Okay, could you just put 12 some ice cubes in my glass? Is that put and then like
It
this.
mainly means put only, na? Okay.
Okay. अगर
Yes, sir.
उससे समझ आ रहा है तो पुट करके समझ लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
Okay, sir, understood.
It's very easy, no, Chahat. when I talk about this word twirl, you will get to say that what exactly happens. You know, something which is moving very quickly. You know, when you see a girl wearing a frock and when she moves around, you will get to see that our frock is also twirling. No? Understood?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now. Any doubt here? So
No,
something which twirls, you need to understand it is spinning very quickly, moving very quickly, okay? Like that one. You must have seen hurricane also in the river, in sea also, no? How exactly it twirls like that one. So when I say, okay, now could you just twirl some ice cubes inside the glass? It means you just put and then, yes. We do that, you know, like that. Okay, now. Any question? Any questions? Ask me, please, if you have any question.
No,
No question.
No.
Okay, because I leave you little early today, okay? Shama ma'am, doubts, please.
Sir, no doubt.
Are you sure? Okay, now what I want, Shama ma'am, all the sentences that I have written, let's read them out very quickly and loud. Just read them out very quickly. I know you have already made your own sentences examples, but I want you to read them out very quickly so that I can see that how much your tongue is getting stuck while reading them.
Okay. Some common lines and expressions. First one, unzip the front flap.
Unzip.
Second,
Unzip.
unzipped. Yes, sir. Second one is there is nothing to brag about. Show off, boost off, or stopping boosting of yourself.
It's not boosting, it's boast.
Boasting.
Boost is something else. You know, Instagram post,
Yes,
when you
sir.
boost a post, what happens exactly? It reaches to so many people. That is boosting. Other boosting, like when I come here, I always try to boost you up, guys. Now you can do. I'm here to help you only, but do it. No. And if I'm telling you something, you have to follow it. Because I'm not here to let you down. I'm here to pick you up. I'm here to just put you there where you want to be. Okay. I'm here to help you achieve your goals. So I always try to boost you up. Be it by giving the assignments, be it by just teaching you this way, be it by asking you a question, be it by helping you whenever you require. Okay, so I boost you. That is boost. This is boast. Difference. Boast. Like for example, oh my God, look at my neighbor. She boasts of a lot. She boasts of her new house, which she had just purchased a new house, maybe 1 crore, and she boasts of her house a lot. That is boast of. Okay. Third.
Third one, she offered me a glass of wine. I did not want to have it, so I point it on the table.
Plonked on the table. Now, what is plonked? You need to understand. See, I have this jug. Okay. If you get to see I have this jug, so what I'm doing, I'm plonking. That's plonked. Okay. So when you plonked on the table, it means that you are just placing there. Okay.
Could you trill some ice cube in my glass? Fifth one is I fumbled through the pocket, but did not get anything. Six, I was in the shopping mall for some shopping, and my eyes darted from one dress to other.
Okay.
Seventh, my fingers are smeared with dal.
Very good. Achha, it could be smeared with anything. Maybe paint also. You know, holy color. When
Yes,
Holi
sir.
comes, you play, so your face are completely smeared with those colors. संजाना, कोई चीज से संजाना किसी चीज से, that is. Next.
Eighth one, the moment the class teacher entered in the class, gradually the noise of the students died down. Ninth, when I was having my dinner, one of my friends called me up and I had to speak with stuffed mouth. 10th, my sister's illness wiped off all my savings to wipe out.
Wipe out. And you
She,
have understood meaning of
11th,
wipe out? Wipe out means something that
साफ
erases or
साफ
exactly. Khatam,
erase.
saaf kar dena, eradicates also. Okay. I have given you the
Right.
flood example also and the court case example. The court cases are so dirty and they are so horrendous, so intimidating, daunting that it will wipe out all your savings. Once you have entered, it will wipe out all your savings. Because the documentation, then of course, lawyers are always there to loot you. And that's how your all savings can be wiped out. This is the best example I always give people. How to remember the word wipe out. Always, try to relate everyone to a situation which you have already experienced. And this is the best way to remember those words. Like the moment, अच्छा, here मैंने ये भी नहीं लिखा ना, एक और 15 कर देते हैं इसको. If I talk about the 15 number, I craned my neck to find my key. Like I gave you this example also, no?
Yes, sir.
I gave you this example also. I craned my neck to find my key. You can look at this shell. This one shell, okay? This one. Something is lying on there. Let's say a sharpener, and I need a sharpener to sharpen my pencil. So I just ask somebody in my home, okay, where is the sharpener? He says, okay, it is lying on the shell. I say, okay, where? I say, I cannot find. Then he says, or she says, whosoever is there, let's say my mother, she says, okay, Manish, just crane your neck and you will find. I am doing like this. Okay? Sometimes, procession, jalus nikalta hai, hum log जाते हैं, इतने सारे होते हैं, झांकियां निकलती है ना, procession. And when we are there in the crowd, amongst the crowd, you will get to see, we can't see people. And what happens is there, somebody is calling you, you are picking a call, and he's also stuck in the crowd, you are stuck in the crowd, but you are again on the same place. That's a ball. I say, where are you? I say, I am, here only, just across the, what we call, this shop, or across the road. So what you do like this. Where? Oh, yeah, I could see you. So you crane your neck. You crane, duck. देखोगे तो crane, that is, और वो crane जो आता है ना? That is also kind of a bird. What a bird. So we'll get to see how exactly crane. So you crane. Even of course pigeons and crows, you will get to see them. They crane like this. So you crane your neck. Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Please carry on. Shama ma'am. Yes,
Can
carry
you
on, please.
Okay. 11. Yes. She walked past me. 12th. Can you please brush away the strands of hair from your face? The lane is narrow enough to jam a cow. How can drive and take our car? 14th. There is a bumper to bumper traffic. 15th. I craned my neck to find my key.
Now, you are well versed with these sentences, but it is again just that how you will use them. Whenever you fall into a situation and if you are not able to use it, means you are still there, you are still stuck. And it happens, generally it really happens that sometimes we get stuck in a situation that we do not come up with these sentences. Then English automatically becomes so manageable. It happens with me also. There is nothing wrong in that. But the more you go deeper, the better you start feeling automatic. Here? And it was very disappointing, Shama ma'am. You just called me and it's a Shama bol rahi hu karke. No, it is not acceptable. And you had to be very active, very quick. Hi sir, this is Shama here. You called, right? Tanisha picked up the call and I was completely stuck, or I was in the middle of a session. I couldn't take call. It would have made me even happier. It was very disappointing. I was just telling Shashi also, Shashi ma'am, what's she doing? She has invested such a huge amount of money. Every sentence that comes out of her mouth will make the worth of my hard work and her hard work. And just asking or speaking in Hindi this way in between, I think it's not worth it. Don't do it, ma'am. Please, don't do it. Clear? That's what we have to work on, तो उसी पे तो काम करना है ना. मत करो ऐसा. जितना हो सके practice करो. And you have, this is the plus point in your case is that you have a daughter who can talk now. Practice with her. Okay. What I have given you today is that what you have to do, you have to write, you have to paste somewhere and try to pick up every day and try to just paste. Okay, I'll be giving you more expressions and more common lines also in the coming time in order to just fill your gap. Okay. Chahat, question Ask me, please.
No, sir, no question.
Okay. Clear with it?
Yes.
What is clear with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm picking a random sentences. What is? You just have to tell me. Come on, explain this one. Fumble through and brag out. Brag about. Faster. Look at the fifth number sentence, please. Explain it, how to use it.
Fifth one, right?
Hmm.
So fumble through means when we put our hands in our bag. For example, if I have to look for my pen, so I'll brag in my bag and find out that pen. Where is that pen? So I will put my fingers in my bag to pick out that. And which one, sir, you told?
Second one, brag about.
Okay,
Hmm.
brag about means in this contemporary era, we see that many of the Instagrammers, or we can say social media influencers, are bragging of their cars or their material which they have bought.
Very good. Very good. Understood. No. Abdul, explain me the 10th number first, wipe out. And then you have to explain this one, 15th number also, okay? The 15th, this crane.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
For the 10th one, which is the sentence is my sister illness, my
Be
sister's
loud,
illness.
be loud, be clear, open your mouth fully, give you 100%. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
My sister's illness wiped out all my savings. Or to wipe out, it means that, for example, like there was a court session,
Hmm.
which was which had the amount to pay, which wiped out all the savings of him. It means that wiped out it took away all the savings, means all the money he had lost it because of the courtroom session, which he had to pay for his courtroom attendance.
Wow.
And the 15th one is I craned my neck to find my key. It means if sometimes we keep the key high up in the cells, then sometimes we have to crane our necks. Means to see up, we have to crane our necks to see that up where the key is, or we couldn't find them. Or sometimes if there is something like a child throws his toys here and there, and sometimes he threw his favorite toy and up the shelf, and his parents have to crane their necks to find his toy to make him stop crying.
Very good. Understood. Now, my next target will be, we're done with it. Chahat. Chahat is here. Acha. Bikram. Only explain the first sentence and explain me the fourth one, the meaning, along with your own example, okay? Forget about your mistakes. Even if you make mistake, that's okay. Start now. The first and fourth sentence, okay? And give more example.
The first one, my book is in first flap. I said to my friend to give my book from front flap.
So where is the sentence? Unzip the front flap. Give some example. For example, I just asked my friend also, can you just give me my book? And he asked, where is it? I just tell him, okay, it's in the bag. Where? In the front flap. Go there, unzip the front flap. My bag is lying there. You have to complete the sentence this way. What about fourth one?
Fourth one, the water is very hot. I want water cold because it is because summer is going on and it is very cold. So I travel ice cubes.
Twirl. It's not twirl. It's twirl.
Twirl.
Twirl. Yes, twirl. Hmm.
ice cubes in the water.
It's fine. Since you have just started, I can understand, right? So I'm not going to complain there whether it was wrong, right, whatever. Work harder, work harder, work harder. If you really want to be a great orator, you want to achieve great oratory skills. What do you mean by oratory skills? It means speaking skills, okay? Then for that, you also will have to work harder, okay? Has ma'am started giving you the assignments or not in your own batch? Have you started getting the assignment or not?
Yes, sir, I am getting.
No, which assignment did you get?
I'm asking you, has ma'am started giving you the assignments in your own batch or not? What happened? You are unmute.
No, sir.
Why did you say yes?
So, I
गलती हो गई ना ये बोलना है
Ma'am, please don't help him. I really want him to enforce his
I-
thought process. Don't help
I
him. You're
don't
teaching.
I don't understood that you are saying about the homework or the homework in
Not the
laptop.
assignments, right? No, it's okay. Vikram, two things you have to remember. I just told that once we have already mentioned did in the question, you will never use second form. Like I did not understood. You said again also, no? Did has already come in the question, no? Right? So did has already taken the responsibility of your understood. Understood automatically will turn into your understand. Number one. Number second, stop bothering your mistakes. Don't think much of your mistakes. Make mistakes. That's why you are here. Got it? बेटा ये जो आप देख रहे हो ना, ये जितने बैठे हैं यहाँ पर, इनकी 2-2 साल की प्रैक्टिस है. That's why they are so good, so phenomenal. ठीक है? Except Shama ma'am or Abdul also. However, of course, he's also picking up now. He's looking up. So we can't compare. But why I always call you? Sometimes I decide to call you in this session also, so that I can work on your comprehension level also. जितना सुनोगे, जितना ऑब्जर्व करोगे, उतना बेहतर है. मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ सबको, always watch. Number one, always watch, observe, and apply. Number one. Number two, when we ask you a question, you have to understand. And even if you don't understand, you have to say, sir, I couldn't catch it. I couldn't get it. So could you repeat again? No one will say no. We always repeat. Okay. अब इसको ऐसे भी बोलते हैं, sir, honestly speaking, I misunderstood. I thought that you were asking about or you were talking about the homework that ma'am gives. I misunderstood it for the assignments. I thought it is the same. कितने सारे ways है बोलने के? Got it?
Yes, sir, I am getting.
You're getting it now. So you have not been given any assignments yet. ठीक है. Not now. Maybe we'll wait for 2 weeks more so that we can just make you get better with the language first, little more. मुझे मालूम है कि जल्दी नहीं आता. Once we are done with 2 to 3 weeks, then we will start giving you some beginner level of assignments. Okay, you have to finish with the assignments and you will have to do the submission on daily basis. So clear? What's happening in your batch? What's happening?
Sir, ma'am is giving homework every day and the classes is going good.
Are you understanding everything? Happy with the sessions?
Yes, but something I don't understood, so I asked
I don't
ma'am.
understand. Well, it's okay. If you don't understand, if you ask ma'am, it means she helps you, right?
Yes, sir.
When she helps you, means classes are good. Fine. Okay. Chalo. So I think it brings me to the end of the session. Please, guys, just revise everything and go through it also once. In case there is any doubt, please text us. We'll again get back to you and see you tomorrow. And Shama ma'am, think about it. Get back also. Okay. 3 seats are just left. I really want you to be on board. You will learn a lot. Amazingly, you will learn a lot. You can't even think of it. Okay. All right. Chalo. Bye, guys.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Tomorrow is
Sir,
off. Sorry, I forgot to tell people. Yes, Abdul.
Sir, like for day 21, sir, write a short poem or a rhyming couplet of about a topic of research. It means like you have to say the poem in that video, sir.
Exactly.
So like we have to start like intro, we are right, then we say the poem and
It will
then
work. And even I'm going to cover this also in a content writing course also, which is starting from this Sunday. No, I told you. You are already
Yes.
enrolled. There will be covering up that also.
sir, like I wrote one poem, sir. Like it's like
Just read out now there in through the form of video so that we can see.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any
Yes.
question?
No, sir.
Chalo. Fine then. Tomorrow is off, guys. Let me just mention in the group also. Tomorrow is off. We'll see the day after tomorrow. Okay, let's be the day after.
Okay, sir, can
Alright.
there be like spoken like
Mm-hmm.
spoken session,
I didn't get what?
spoken like spoken to do like if you will ask what if you had something like we have to answer like that.
We'll do now.
Yeah.
There, the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Got it. We'll definitely do. Even I was about to introduce one more activity today, but I forgot. I mean, it just skipped my mind. I was
So
about to
like
do
what?
another activity also, but I forgot.
Like what?
Now let's not spill the beans the day after tomorrow. It was an ad copy, right, of Facebook ad, one of the Facebook ads, and then it was all about that one. The description, descriptive spoken part.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Chalo guys.
Yes.
Guys, so only you are here, right? So anyways, chalo. Bye Abdul. See you all.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Good
Beta.
night.
Bye.
Yes.